That's kind of where our focus is right now. It's just, okay, each guy, and it's not just, okay, these are the 3 areas that we want to improve on. That's easy. You guys could look at it and say, hey, these are the 3 areas that we need to improve on player X, but it's the plan of action that makes the difference.
What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back. Like I never left. What's good with y'all? Listen, don't be alarmed. I know I'm wearing Minnesota Viking colors, but this is for my fraternity. Shout out to the brothers of Omega Psi Phi. Don't trip. I know a little purple and gold throw y'all off. I'm still a Cowboy. Listen, sometimes you got to ref your set. Anyway, I appreciate all the support and love, man. Getting closer to that 30K, like 500 away. Trying to get there before my birthday, but we'll talk about that. We got time. Let's talk about free agency and what the Cowboys' plans are. You heard a little bit of it in the first clip, and you know, Brian Schottenheimer is at the combine. Stephen Jones at the combine. A lot of the Cowboys and the scouts and everything are at the combine, and they're doing their research, figuring out who they're gonna go after in the draft. You know, drafting is one of the biggest things for the Cowboys. They don't like to participate in free agency. Barely like to do trades, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want to make this a thing about that. And this isn't a video about being frustrated or sad. This is just something I'm noticing. And, you know, I want to be optimistic. Let me just say that. I want to be optimistic. There's a full clip of Brian Schottenheimer I'm going to play in about a couple of minutes. But I wanted to just talk to y'all about this gut feeling I have. And I don't like it because it ain't super positive, but I'm trying to be positive, y'all. Y'all know. I have a gut feeling that the Cowboys are going to participate in free agency. They are. I'm not saying that they're not. I feel like we're going to get like 2 or 3 free agents. I would like 4 or 5 free agents. We're going to get 2 or 3. Last year we got 1. Maybe 4 if you get wild with it. But I think we're going to just focus on signing our own. And it's the signs are not anything that I came up with in my head. It's the stories out today about signing Osa back to the team for $21 million. And I'm like not super excited about that. No disrespect to Osa. Really good player. Not a game-changing, eye-popping, other team has to scheme to stop you type of a player. I'm sorry. I know he gets a lot of pressures. I know he's had some decent sacks in certain moments, but nothing in his 4 or 5 years with the Cowboys that have been like, yo, Osa changed that game completely, unless it was a game that was minuscule. That's just me. You know, we'll probably bring back Jordan Lewis. There's a story out that we might be trying to keep D-Law, and I like D-Law. D-Law is our version of what Brandon Graham is for the Eagles. You know, our elder statesman that puts in work, definitely knows how to play the game. I feel like D-Law definitely got some football left in him, but I don't think we can pay him, but we might. And, you know, things like that. And I'm just kind of like, it's more of the same. Brian Schottenheimer, his talk today did not reassure me that things are going to change. He sounded almost like Stephen Jones, and I didn't like it. Now, it's crazy because it's the lens you're looking through. When I look through it in a positive lens, I'm like, okay, Shotty, I can see what you're saying. You know, because player development is important, and you know what I'm saying? We do need to coach better. Better coaching will improve everything. I don't think we had great coaching all around last year. Some areas were great. I like Mike Zimmer. I like some of his staff. I ain't saying they were bad. But 100% offensive line coaching, Jeff Blasco, running back coach, Scott McCurley, linebackers coach, even though Paul Gunther was running that, there was blind spots on the coaching staff. So I understand that. I understand getting that better, and that by proxy will make your players better. But I want to do it all. Let me just let y'all hear the Schottenheimer clip, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Yeah, I think, you know, as you look at it, you always want to look at your own roster first. You know, so who can we bring back? Who are the guys that we feel like are cornerstones of what we're trying to get done? I believe in this, Nick. I think that there's talent acquisition, which is adding players, okay, whether they're internal, external, whatever that is, but there's also talent development. And I think that's where we're focused on right now as a staff, is, okay, not just guys that are free agents that we want back, but let's take a Tyler Guyton, for example. Let's take a Deron Bland, for example. And what is the plan for them that we came up with as coaches to help them get a little bit better? You know, Jake Ferguson a couple years ago, you know, Lunda Wells had an incredible plan for him, and so Ferg had an incredible second year. So that's kind of where our focus is right now. It's just, okay, each guy, and it's not just, okay, these are the 3 areas that we want to improve on. That's easy. We all can, you guys could look at it and say, hey, these are the 3 areas that we need to improve on player X, but it's the plan of action that makes the difference. Okay, well, how do you improve a guy's change of direction, or how do you improve a guy's ability to get off blocks and separate or tackle? And so those are the things that we're currently trying to do along with the playbook to develop our guys in-house.
So I really do like Brian Schottenheimer. I think that he's going to get his job his all. I think that he's going to build a great rapport with his players. I feel like he's going to be a little bit more fiery than Mike McCarthy. I feel like he's going to have attention to detail. He's going to have a better strategy and all of that. So maybe this isn't about Brian Schottenheimer. This is about the way he sounds like he's already being shaped in the image of a front office that pisses me off. And I know y'all tired of hearing about Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. You just want to line it back up and see if this team has gotten better. But I just want them to do some work. I don't want Osa because I feel like we can go get a Javon Kinlaw and a Rankins and a Greenlaw, and we can add like 5, 6 free agents instead of 2 or 3 if we sign Osa, and really reshape this team. We'll reshape the coaching staff. Why can't we reshape most of the team? And then, am I saying it's going to be better than the top teams in the league? I don't know. Now, of course, when you draft players, you have more belief in them, or you're just too lazy to go negotiate with other players. And I think that's what it boils down to. I think the Cowboys understand there are great players all around the league, but the daunting task of negotiating with 6 or 7 different agents, or the same agent with multiple players, and the chance to lose the deal in multiple deals is what is scaring the Cowboys. I'm going to say it. They're afraid. Stephen Jones, Will McClay, the Jones family, they're afraid to lose multiple deals and pay more than they need to for free agents. And the whole thing that you got to pay more to get a free agent in here that you should pay at a certain price, it just scares them off. And I just would love to say, for people that are businessmen, they have forgotten this thing called cost of doing business. When you run a restaurant and you have fine ingredients and you want to have an excellent place, there's a cost of doing business. You got to pay for those ingredients. You got to pay for excellent staff. You got to pay for a chef that does this thing. You got to pay to keep the place up to par and clean, and great furniture and curb appeal and all that. And I'm just giving you an example, but it costs to do stuff. I run a YouTube channel on the side of my real job. There's a cost. This mic wasn't cheap. It was like $380. Things ain't cheap. Redoing this whole room. If you go back a year and a half, this room was all white. All this stuff costs. It costs to do business. Whatever business you in, it costs. There's expenses, and the Jones family do not want to pay for things. They just want to get the stuff, the bare minimum, and they want it to work out. And I'm feeling like that's going to happen again. Hearing Shottenheimer talk about worrying about just our own, yes, I want to worry about our own. Yes, coaching can change things. The Eagles went from the worst defense in the league to one of the best defenses because of coaching. Yes, but some of the same players was there. Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean are amazing, but I don't think they changed their entire defense. I think good coaching changed a lot of things. But they went and got free agents, and they drafted, not just they drafted. I'm not saying go break the bank, but when you just cut yourself off and don't even want to bring in a free agent, this isn't about top tier free agents. You can get a lower tier free agent and it could work out. But we need players. You can't just draft your way out of this. But I don't want the Cowboys to say, well, we'll just add undrafted free agents to the end and we'll make it work. No. I don't know, man. I don't know. Somebody in the comments, please talk me off the ledge, because I'm trying not to be like, I don't want to be negative man. But I also don't want to lie to y'all. I don't want to be I'm gonna be positive no matter what. And if something kind of catches my attention, I don't keep it real with y'all. Now what am I doing? I'm just saying stuff. I got to give y'all my real opinion. My real opinion right now is I'm not feeling the free agency. I'm going to talk about it, but I'm not feeling they're going to really attack it like I want them to. Let's go get me a veteran linebacker, 2 veteran D tackles, maybe a veteran receiver, and a veteran corner. That's 5. Shut up. I will shut up. 2 D tackles, a linebacker, a corner, and maybe a vet receiver. If you don't want to get the vet receiver, I'll shut up. Go get me 4. A vet corner, so Diggs don't got to rush back. A vet linebacker, so Overshown don't got to rush back. You can draft one of each, 2, a corner and a linebacker. And go get me 2 veteran D tackles. But if you sign Osa, I pray if you go get me 1. I don't know, man. But look, it's your boy, Mr. Rome. That's just my thoughts. I really, really feel like I want to be optimistic. It's like it's good and bad. It's good out of that interview. Like I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, we do need to focus on getting these players better and scheme. And you damn right, Shottenheimer. That's important. It can change things. It can get us back to like 10, 11 wins. 100% the right draft and coaching a couple free agents, we get to 10, 11 wins. But I want to beat the good teams. And that secret sauce is free agents. Adding 2 or 3 special free agents at the right places can change things. I know that sounds stupid, but we just ignoring a part of team building. I don't know, man. It's your boy, Mr. Rome. I just want to let y'all know that. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments about this. I holla.